My name is Mike Havira. I'm the mayor of Coalton, a lifelong resident of Coalton, Illinois. We were fortunate for the past 40 years that we did have 2 licensed water operators that actually lived in the village of Coalton. Currently, our current operator is in the process of retiring. So that was one of the things that we had to decide what we wanted to do in regard to an operator. Coupled with the fact that we had some equipment that needed replaced, we had some repairs that had to be done, and the funds were somewhat lacking in taking care of those projects. We had no control, or no voice, I should say, in decision-making with our water source. I mean, we purchased water from the Village of Coalton, and that was about the extent of it. And then we would be at the mercy of any rate increases that came along, and we had been advised at that time that there would be a series of rate increases that would be following shortly. So that was another issue that we had to deal with. Coupled with the fact that we had a $200,000 balance on a sewer loan that we had taken out. And all this and some other things were going to have to be managed by a dedicated volunteer board with absolutely no expertise in water or wastewater management. We started checking out alternative water sources. And 4 miles east of us is Witt, Illinois, and they process their own water. We had contacted them, and they also provided water for Irving, Illinois, only to find out that they were no longer operating their own facility, and they had contracted with EJ Water. And that if we had any questions, that's who we should call. We contacted after that Montgomery County Water. And they had advised me that they're not purchasing water from EJ Water. They've partnered with EJ Water, and EJ Water's running their whole facility, their plant. We thought, well, instead of trying to find a source to talk to try to get some information, we'll go talk to EJ Water themselves. And that's basically how we got started. In our initial contact, I came up with about 8 or 10 sources that we could contact that, to varying degrees, was working with EJ Water. There was nothing negative that was ever said. I mean, it was all positive. In fact, there was kind of a standard theme that was present in dealing with these individuals, these mayors, and the standard theme was, we wish we would have joined EJ Water sooner. Our concerns and anxieties were lessened after we met with Eric, and we decided to get the board involved and get representatives from EJ Water involved and start a conversation on seeing if we couldn't partner with EJ Water. And we have secured a quality partner in EJ, in which will provide Coalton with a resilient water and wastewater solution for the next 50 years and beyond. This partnership will allow us to free up some resources that otherwise we would be pouring into our water and wastewater plant that we can use to develop and grow our community in years going forward. So I would anticipate that the future is bright for Coalton based upon the partnership that we've just entered into. With our partnership with EJ, they are going to come into Coalton and construct a water tower, which cost approximately $750,000. Coalton will have their name on the water tower for the first time in our history, which will give us a sense of identity. They are going to refurbish the 2 lift stations that we have for our wastewater. They've already, in the first 2 weeks after we signed the partnership, they've put in computerized water meters for more efficiency in reading the water meters, and actually stated that with the new computerized water meters, someone had a concern about water breaks. How would they know? And the comment was, we'll know you've got a water problem before you do, based upon the readings that we get. So there's a number of things that they're going to be doing, and lift stations, I think, were around $80,000 what they were going to do with the lift stations. The water meters was another $60,000. So all total, I mean, you're looking at $1 million that's going to be coming into our community. And I don't have any clue where we would acquire funding like that for anything we wanted to do. We got a $25,000 grant about 8 years ago for a dump truck, and we thought we won the lottery.